contact practice for you guys?
It was good. There's you can't go 6 hours. Just we went in and got our work done, and we went hard, and knowing that it's a long-term deal, and it's a long week when you're doing the 2 days and stuff. So make sure they got their legs, but at the same time, it's trying to build on your conditioning, and build on all the stuff. Start step by step, piece by piece, and part by part.
Do you approach it as in the morning practice when you're not doing contact to kind of put in offensive stuff, and then use the afternoon sessions to kind of get some defensive work in?
You can ask those guys about it if you want. We do defense in the morning, and defense at the end of the morning, and defense in the night, and defense at the end of the night. I hope it shows. No, but that's the mindset. You can come out and what are you about? And the first thing that we want to be about is, what are we doing defensively? We're getting in a stance, we're communicating, and we're trying to get better.
First week when the green light is lit for you guys, what is the biggest obstacle that you face?
Of the regular season?
No, I'm sorry. It's for the first week of training camp. What is maybe some of those biggest obstacles?
Yeah, well, for me, it's just evaluating our crew. We got 7 new guys. Some of them I've known before. I've coached Rudy, I've coached Costa, Jordan Farmar, and Matt Barnes. But how it all fits together, it's just a puzzle of who can play well with others and in a group, and what style best suits that group.
How do you look conditioning-wise? DeMarcus, of course, has played all summer.
Good, not great. We'll get better. We'll keep running and playing at a pace. But we're working on stuff. And what happens is you start thinking, you start getting unathletic because you're trying to learn and be in the right spot and do the right thing. So make sure that we get our running in, and certainly lots of defensive stance stuff.
Those guys that you do have that familiarity with, how much do you rely on them, if at all?
Well, I never had Rudy as a head, so but Matt coming right out of there from last year, and Costa from 2 years ago. The terminology is it's in there, and oh yeah, that's right, that's what this is.
With the number of bigs you've got at the 4 and the 5 spot, do you prefer to maybe just come out already and plan to play big? I know you mentioned you want to play small.
No, I'm not playing big.
How do you kind of just judge when to do that?
As far as
is it a matchup thing for you, or are you going to consistently looking to see?
I don't think there's a lot of teams that are big in their second unit, so I don't think that you're going to come out and play small to start. I think it's something that you want to be able to go to and be able to match up and defend, and then be able to match up and play small and be a little bit more versatile.
You have a backcourt like Darren and Ty. Is that two of the biggest guys?
Yeah, they're definitely speed point guards.
What can that do for you guys?
Well, if they'll get up and guard full court, and I've seen both of them do it, that's contagious. You don't want to be back there and go, hey, good luck, and the guy's working his tail off full court. That gets contagious. So does running the basketball. If you know that the point guard is going to push the pace and he's going to pitch the ball ahead and we can get some easy buckets, that's the sugar. And all of a sudden now you're going to want to run a little bit more. So we using that speed to push the basketball is very contagious.
Is the NBA giving you guys any kind of a timeline in terms of their decision with Darren to start the season? Does that make it difficult for you in training camp at all, or does it change anything?
Yeah, I mean, if it lingers on for 3 more weeks, it'll make an effect. But we're here now. It's so much basic stuff right now, anyways. Foundation stuff, just general. I haven't put in 62 feature plays for DeMarcus yet. You know what I mean? Like we're not real specific about lay down the base.
What have you seen of the rookies so far?
I think Scalabrine is supremely talented, and Pop and Malachi have really worked hard the last couple weeks, and had the last 4 weeks, both of them, their games have come up, and the work that they put in helped them have some answers to the test to start training camp a little bit, rather than it be completely brand new and then the coach is yelling at the kid because he's in the wrong place and you get a little bit of chance to get your feet, oh, I know what that is, and then go on to the next thing.
When using DeMarcus, and he mentioned on Monday about having watched you before and seeing how you played Mark in the high post and everything, things like that. Is it as simple as you maybe just plugging him in there, or are there some different wrinkles you want to use with DeMarcus in your
it's going to be different because of who he plays with. So sometimes he plays with Costa, and sometimes he's going to play with Matt Barnes. So he's going to be in one place. He's going to be in how okay, when you're with this guy, you're more of a pop guy. When you're with this guy, we're looking to have you, play high-low. In this situation here, you're a playmaker at the elbow. So I'm hoping that, and what I've seen is he's got a pretty good IQ to be able to play chess with him and move him around a little bit.